Hello everyone, it's Sue here. I am preparing the pages, the next few pages for my doodle journal. And that brush right there is amazing. It's called a striper brush. If you do watercolors and you don't have one, I recommend it highly. It's amazing. And that's what I'm going to be using today. So I'm just sharing with you right here the pages that I've done so far. That pink tree I love so much I couldn't touch it. No doodles on that page. So I'm taking this striper, S-T-R-I-P-E-R, striper brush. And I just love the marks that it makes. And you'll see as I go through the pages, it just, I don't know, it's just different. It's just beautiful. So what I'm doing is the next, I don't know, maybe 5 pages I think I did. I am just getting paint down so that as I have time, you know, like if it's after work or I'm just kind of sitting and want to get a little creative, I'm picking up this little journal and I'm doodling. So I've been really enjoying doing that, and I wanted to continue. If you don't doodle, I recommend it highly. It is just such a great way to do a little bit, like I say, of creativeness, and without feeling like you have to, you know, create the Mona Lisa. So you'll see, I do a lot of splattering. I'd like to do multiple colors, and with every page I did dry it so I can move on to the next page. With every page I'm using different colors as well. So the paint that I'm using is from the Sprout Creative. I found them from Instagram. They have a website and they make their own paints, and I've really been enjoying using them. I have another palette as well as this one, and I've really been enjoying using their homemade paint. So definitely check them out. And yeah. So what I'm trying to do here is just have a different color on every page with a different pattern or design or geometric shape or whatever you want to call it, so that when I look at it, I can do different things, right? I can doodle differently depending on the shapes on the page and the colors on the page. I have, you know, quite a few different colored, you know, markers and pens and that kind of thing that that I don't use often, but I've pulled them out in order to doodle, so I'm like really happy about that. So it's allowing me to use, you know, some of my pens and stuff that normally just sit there. So it's also very good for that. You know, so if you have product just kind of sitting around, get it onto a page. Just get it down. This is not, as you can see, this is like so easy peasy. And yeah, so I'm happy with it, you know. So I'm going to continue on. I think I have one more page after this. So you see how using this brush, you can make thick lines and you can do really narrow lines. And it's wonderful for splatters. So, yeah, I really like it. I really, really, really like it. I use it often, so I can highly recommend it. The journal, the watercolor journal that I'm working in is made by Reflections. I got it from Jerry's Artorama. It is 5.5 inches by 5.5 inches, and it's like perfect. It's not like the best watercolor paper, but for this purpose, it's absolutely fine. So here I get a little bit more geometric, and I think that this is going to be a lot of fun to doodle on. And this is the last page where I actually get color down. And I think I've used probably every single color in that palette. You'll notice, I mean, I use the pink like all the time because it's my favorite color. But like this, I love because it just, wet on wet, it just reacts and moves all by itself, and I just love it. So now that I'm looking at it, as I'm recording the voiceover, I was like, gosh, it looks a little bit like Swiss cheese. But anyway, so here I'm just going to show you the pages that I just did. So I'll be doodling on all of these, so get ready to see my doodles over on Instagram. My Instagram link is below, and thank you so much.